Can you hear yourself now?
Yes. Smooth intro, baby. Cue
Look,
the Carlos Santana MP3 so we can really get this show fucking knocking. Um, yeah. Gang is here.
back on
Apparently,
YouTube.
we are coked up guys ruining people's dreams.
Hmm.
I would say you're wrong because we do meth. So, if you don't like it, I guess you can watch another stream, and if you do, you can watch us ruin people's dreams, apparently. But what are people's dreams? What are we doing here? You want to tell our YouTube viewers?
I can tell you about my dreams. I can't tell you about everyone else's.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Is the only way to get to the YouTube through the link they send with the? Because I got it on my phone,
I
but I just
know.
can't figure out how to get it. Oh, thank you, Bone Amputee, and that is a good name.
Oh, is it on? Did someone link it in the?
Yeah, I
You
don't know
can't get
how
on the
you.
app.
I can Google. If you Google Adult
I-
Swim pitch development meeting YouTube, it comes up now.
Like
it
how-
didn't come out up 30 seconds ago though. It's very.
There should be a way just to go to Adult Swim YouTube. But you know, what do I know?
Oh, here we go. All right, cool. Well, we're on YouTube. For those of
On
you
YouTube?
who YouTube,
Oh,
buh.
Hmm.
We're on Boo, and we're going brazy right now. Okay, we work here. We take pitches for a living, and we're gonna take pitches from you guys now for an hour. So clack up, okay? Do you know what clacking up means?
I do not.
Mm.
Oh shit,
Clack up.
that got way more intense than I was expecting.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of
fire.
sound like our phone.
What?
You know when the phone clacks on.
Clacks on.
The phone clacks
No,
on?
you need to fucking
Yes.
clack off.
I know exactly what you're talking
Thank you, Mason.
When you hang up a rotary
no,
phone?
No, our phone that we hear every week. It goes.
I have Android. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Okay.
about.
Okay. Well, when I answer the phone, you'll hear it, and you'll be like, oh.
Oh, I know what you're talking about
Yeah.
now.
I know. Did know, but I was
Mm.
just all right. So anyway,
Mhm.
if you guys want to pitch here, you head on over to the Adult Swim website, and you go to streams. You go to our stream, which is development meeting, and there should be a little.
You don't even know how to do it.
It's
This
right up.
is-
Yeah. This is just the ad. If you just wait for the ad to end.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my-
you got to deal with ads. Sorry, we're TV network.
Oh,
We're greedy. We need this Lucci to operate. You understand. We'll give you the goods, though. We'll give you the fi.
Do you want to show them where the pitch release form is, though?
I can't. I
That's what I
don't.
thought it
it's
was
right there.
literally-
So it's
Oh,
right.
there it is.
Yes.
Okay. So here it is. Right, voila, under the vid, which is us live, looking so clean
Right.
and sexy.
So that's something you can't do on YouTube. To get the actual thing to pitch this, you got to go to adultswim.com.
It's true.
And you have to fill out a release form, or you are not eligible to get the prize money.
To the prize,
right
and someone
here.
you put the bag up, who put the thing, the
Carousel.
bang bang, get them baggies.
Mm.
$500.
$500 is for you.
$500 is on the board.
So I just linked in our chat. That's how you do it. All right. Okay, two guys with fucking headsets doing it again. Yeah, not.
I like
original.
wearing the headsets.
I feel like stupid, but I also would one up that and say that I am. So it fits.
We tried the lots once, right?
I'm just so used to it. Whatevs.
All right.
Whatevs.
So yeah, we're gonna take some calls. If you're new, stay locked in. All right. Check it out. Maybe learn something. If you have questions, you're able to call too. The operators are standing by. Fucking.
Yeah, if you have
swag.
questions, like I said, there's different ways to get to the money than just the pitch.
You
But
always say that.
yeah, well, people, it's probably harder.
Just being a
Sure.
good call.
Yeah,
It's
just be a
just
good call.
be
Maybe
a
you just
good
call
call.
in and do a tight 60-second stand-up set.
That
You
would
fucking
be phenomenal.
bang it out the park.
Or give us a bar.
Maybe you're a young Harlan Williams, just waiting to fucking burst
Wow.
onto the scene.
Just go off
With-
of. Okay.
Just what do you
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
This ain't Pickle Rick.
TV fucking sucks nowadays. It's a fact.
Is that
Let's
the
take a
beginning
call.
of our calls? Okay.
Hello. What's up, caller?
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm
Damn, that's
good.
a lot of.
Hey, great.
Hey guys, so
Hey,
I'm
hi, how
pitching
are
Five.
you?
board surf.
What's up?
I'm pitching board surf. It's spelled bored as in I'm bored of the stream so far. I'm just kidding.
Haha, me too.
So board surf. So it's spelled bored as in I'm bored and surf as in SERF. Like yeah. Does
Wait,
that
one
make
more
sense?
time.
Surf as in SERF.
Did you guys get that?
Is this
You know what a
is this a
surf
play?
is? It's
This
a
a play on
peasant.
Do
words?
you not have a like a document?
I need to see it written out.
So far, you've
Yeah,
said
let me,
hi
I'm pulling
5
this
times
up.
and spelled the word bored about 3. Let's fucking hear something. Send me a link.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get you the link. Sorry here.
And
Guys.
disrespected our show. All in
No,
in a
sorry
matter
about
of
that.
7 minutes that you've been on
Not-
the call.
Just got negged. And then
Dude, I've been
nothing.
waiting, so I've just been like anxious.
I
It's
hate
all
it.
No
good.
worries.
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, cool.
Damn,
All right, here,
Lauren
let's,
Michaels is in the YouTube chat.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah,
That's fun.
So.
All right, how do I get to your thing?
Yeah, all right. I'm, ads. There are ads. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Wait, are we sitting
there's
on
a-
the phone with you while you?
If you're not in the chat
Yeah,
yet.
Oh,
there
there
you
you
are.
are. There you are. Okay,
There
I
you
see
are.
you. All right.
Yeah, so I had to refresh. But this is my. So I've been working on this. It's been a cartoon, like a web comic that I've been working on, kind of off and on for a couple of years. It's called Board Surf. It's about a peasant sent 700 years in the future to the present day. It's kind of a fish out of water immigrant story, but mostly it's about kind of feeling that inferiority complex, feeling like you don't really belong in the world, that sort of thing. You guys can take a look at that document.
Okay, well, I have it open. I mean, if you we can't read it on air right now. And just
Sure,
like,
no, absolutely.
So just
if you
like
want to see an example of what like basically something that I've written, that what it looks like, I'll send a YouTube video.
If you want to.
yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Let's just
All
cut
right,
to the
so here's a
chase
YouTube video of something that I wrote.
What?
Here. All right.
Bro, I literally just ordered it. It's the dopest thing. You put them in your
Wait.
shoes, and they give you 3 inches.
Yeah, but what if you like go back to a girl's place or something?
Wait, are you linking to Anwar Jabawi's thing?
Yeah,
You wrote
I
this?
write for him.
Okay.
You have to take off your shoes.
So this is
put it in
just an
your sock.
example of something you've done.
This is like not the pitch.
Woo!
This is not the pitch. This is something that I
100%.
wrote. I don't know if you.
Feels
Is that
good.
not cool?
I'm actually at 77.
No,
Why
no.
you're
I
not-
Why
think
you're
I
charging me?
think it's good. It's a good reference for us because you've hit that V, and V for Vi, baby. We love to go Vi. But as far as this is concerned, I want to hear more about your
Sure.
idea.
Can you walk
So
Yeah.
I guess like give us a
characters?
couple characters as quick as you can and like a story and like
Sure.
kind of what it is.
So like the funnest, I think one of the funniest things is like, so Surf is like I say, he's kind of like down on his luck, kind of like working these dead end jobs, which is pretty funny. But like one of the guys that we like interact with is John Neanderthal, who is kind of a multimillionaire tech guru who is a caveman. He's kind of like the what Surf could have been, you know, if he had the brains and everything to go along with it. So he's kind of like this example of what a time traveler could have been like. So it's an example of how he doesn't measure up in the world. And then he has things like he has a job at an electronics store. So his assistant manager is a cyborg from the future, and she's kind of in a place where she is overqualified for the position that she has. So you have these like varying degrees of like people in and over their heads, or kind of in positions where you would think historically they wouldn't belong. It's kind of like BoJack Horseman meets like Clone High, kind of all that stuff together. If that makes sense.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Give you. I see an episode here. You want to just walk us through it?
Sure. Yeah. No. I can. Yeah. So basically, the funny thing about the episode is that it would start with kind of with British narration and this and kind of like a documentary style, going into the origins of John Neanderthal. and Surf is only kind of a minor player in this John Neanderthal's like life story, which of course people would be very, he's doing a TED talk and all this stuff. So the when we get through this documentary, the climax of the documentary is when he's like talking about how he learned to read and how, he overcame such diversity and all this stuff. And the way he got through it was through attitude. And of course, Surf is watching this in his shitty apartment, just kind of like, this is, obviously that'll never work for me because I have a shitty attitude and my life sucks and all that stuff. So Surf gets himself ready. He sees a black cat. So he takes his like crossbow, tries to shoot the cat, ricochets, hits himself in the leg. He has to make his way to a temp agency. At the temp agency, it's a shitty interview where, of course, like they ask, what were you doing for 700 years? And he doesn't really have a good answer, so they just write slacking, that sort of thing. And then he gets on his way back. He actually sees John Neanderthal, who he knows from being they were in the same support group when they came back to the modern realm. Yeah.
I think you might need some milk.
He needs some milk.
Okay. I might need to milk.
Yeah.
Need to milk what?
Get him some milk.
Yeah, it seems like you're in need of thirst quenching, but with some 2%.
He needs some milk.
No, I think,
does the body good.
Look, you have these characters seemingly defined. I think, we're a little the stories aren't really popping into an exciting place yet.
Sure.
And we gotta take a bunch of pitches during this hour.
No,
but
of course.
Look, we're gonna check your stuff. Thanks for calling, man.
Cool, man. No worries. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right, have a good one. All
right. Music.
Yeah.
There wasn't one dab or whoa or backpack kid
pitch?
dance. Sometimes you need like a good pop of something sick, and
I got this loaded with just nothing but good music.
I hear you.
YouTube.
Oh, I thought you meant with good content that like I can watch.
No, just music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but we just have beats, and none of them say "Whoa, Kenny" before them. So, pardon. That's French.
New caller?
Let's do a new caller. Hey, caller.
Evening, guys. How's it going?
It's bad. Rick and Morty got canceled. Did you hear?
No, actually, I thought they're going to renew, season 4 due in November. I saw the trailer. What do you mean cancel?
Oh, that's my bad then, I think. You have a pitch?
Yeah. It's the poopy aliens again. Last time Walter said that it was cheesy, so I remade the animation.
What is that? Who is this?
He said poopy aliens again.
I said it was cheesy?
Oh, man, you're going to have to... This is a big hole you got yourself in.
Yeah, it was.
This is
it was really, really cheaply made. So
Wait, I said it was cheesy or it was cheap?
Wait, is this the one where everybody has...
it was cheesy, mate, because it wasn't much of an animation. It was just some cutaways and some dialogue.
So you're saying I called it cheesy and cheap?
No, just cheesy.
I was going to say, that don't sound like me, man.
All right, Velveeta Head, let's hear it.
I would like to see link.
Are you Dan Alex?
Should I pop over the... Yeah.
All right.
Should I put the Bible as well or after?
Just... This is good. Why is this... Wrong channel.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I think your pet has dumped his brains again. Isn't it fascinating how they can regenerate their brain matter so quickly?
Oh.
What's fascinating is that no one died from the smell. Have you been to the back room after he finished doing his business? I didn't smell much, but my eyes get a bit watery sometimes.
It's just so
Morning,
mind-blowing.
guys. Listen, I think your toilet is overflowing.
We don't have a toilet, you
This
say?
is the same.
Yeah, that little blue thing that you flush after you do your business.
I think he just dropped his brains in your soup.
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you guys? Those are not brains. It's waste.
Oh my God.
We've seen this.
I
One.
just want to commend you on coming in and being in a whole rut from us saying it was cheesy because it was filled with like toilet humor, and literally we're watching the same thing. I don't know how you can uncheese, I guess, toilet humor, but it feels exactly the same.
Toilet humor. The thing is, the second part should be a bit more funny, and the thing is, the guy that done the voice is no longer available. The script was already made, and it took a long time just to learn the animation. You have to
Hey man, we get in these situations. We get in these situations with projects too, when you're like, man, if I just had like, there's nothing else you could do. You should probably move on from this one, man, and come with something new. I'm proud of myself for what I said before. I feel like
I just really got excited when the flush noise is the first thing you hear with an alien after you said, look, the toilet humor's done, and it's literally back to aliens and shitting. Look, I'm with Walter. Come with something new.
The idea is not just about a toilet. It's every episode that you go in a different world.
It's about them shitting in it.
Happens over there. Yeah, but
it's about what goes in the toilet. It's not about the toilet. It's about what goes in the ball.
Yeah, true. You're absolutely right about that.
All right.
I'll just have to come up with a new idea next time.
Thank you for calling.
No worries.
I'm gonna put someone on the board if they can tell me who this is.
I mean, that's gonna be very easy. What thread? On what thread? What thread? The YouTube or the Adult Swim?
Oh shit! I'm looking at the YouTube.
Big idea.
So far,
we are looking for a
big idea. Big idea.
Well, let's try this one.
Board Surf is on top.
Hey, what's up?
Do we put him up there? Wait a second. BORED or BOAR?
Can we call him back?
Because I don't. Once we send the deal out, if it's not spelled right,
I've kind of missed the spelling portion. We should call him back, maybe.
Anyway.
Hey, caller.
Hey, what's up?
You tell me.
This is Richie. I got Time Horse.
All right, Richie.
I would like to see it.
Time Horse. Let's.
So I dropped a link in the chat there.
What are you, Douglas Smith?
No.
No, I'd never have a loser name like that.
Richie.
No, Richie Ortiz.
Okay, Richie, take us through Time Horse.
Okay, Richie, take us through Time Horse. That was me doing. You guys don't know. That was from All in the Family.
Oh. Fuck.
No. Yeah.
So Time Horse was born from a volcano, and he's sent to travel time and save the universe from destruction. He runs on apples.
Damn.
He's dressed like a new wave retro style, wears new wave sunglasses, has an emo haircut, hair that hangs in his eyes. I put a link there for the Bible there.
Sounds fucking awesome.
No, I got it on.
Should
Do
we
you want
just
me to
watch?
start with this YouTube video?
I want to see this. I would like to see it.
Awesome. Yeah, every time he gets spooked, whenever a new character enters the scene.
Just.
Jetson made another one.
Whoa, Kenny.
This fucking Cosmos?
No, it's Time Horse, you fucking asshole. Hey, assholes. It's Time Horse time. Alright, I feel like we didn't need to see this.
It's a mood. It's a mood setter. Tweet this out and just write mood and tweet this out.
No. Okay, I think we got tone from that, at the very least.
That was the intention.
Okay.
All right.
Take us through. I like that he runs on apples. What the fuck?
Yeah. So every time he gets a new rider, the rider crams apples down his throat to get him to go through time. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to make him have a selectable digits on the side of him that you can actually select what year you want to go through, like Back to the Future or something like that. But I figured that he would get a new rider every time the rider found the Book of Time Horse. So the Book of Time Horse is hidden throughout history, and a new rider discovers the book in every episode, and basically just uses them for their own ends. If they're evil and if they're good, ends up doing something to save humanity.
Does the horse talk?
That
Yeah,
horse
the horse
talk.
Okay.
Does the horse shit?
Yeah, the horse shits. The horse pops boners at the most random times.
I was gonna
when he's
say,
just having
you know
normal
what? It's time for a horny horse show. Like,
Yeah.
we need more horses that are horny. Take us through an episode. This is weird.
Okay, all right. So one of the episodes I have planned out was, well, the first one, of course, is his origin. Shows that he's born out of the volcano. That should be at the beginning of every episode, really. Time Horse wonders what it all means as he makes a new friend with a bad attitude. And he gets his horse dick wet. So he fucks his new friend.
God, going
his new
for
friend
it.
is a little bird too, so he basically wears him like a condom.
Cam's
crazy.
Is just so in Cam's wheelhouse.
Oh God! All right.
So that's episode 1, meeting his new friend and everything. The second episode is Black Cock Down, and Time Horse has trouble getting an erection after feeling overwhelmed with his new responsibilities that he learns. The little bird helps him get his groove back, so he basically develops a running relationship with the bird. The third
So
episode
the bird
is where it
comes
gets
off his penis.
These are just okay.
Or is it just always on the horse's penis?
Well, when they're having sex, it's
Oh,
always
just
on his
during
penis.
sex.
It has no choice.
Okay. Can we get these samples up?
Yeah.
You're down.
Yeah.
Sorry, caller. Go
You
off.
have the link.
I'm amused.
All right. The third one's Drug Mule. A cocaine kingpin uses Time Horse to crush his competition, and the CIA is the competition. So they find out that Time Horse is stealing their cocaine and money, which leads to episode 4, which is Space Horse. NASA publicly confirms inbound UFOs. The CIA forces Time Horse to respawn in their Mextel joint underground lab. I think you saw the end of that in the clip. And then forced through a maligned portal, he splits into 2 opposed personalities. So you got a good horse and a bad horse. The good Time Horse uses the bad Time Horse as a Trojan horse to defend Earth from alien invasion. And I was thinking maybe we could get Giorgio Tsakoulis, the guy from Ancient Aliens, to guest star.
I'm
and
into
do
that.
like a little bit.
I'm into that.
Yeah, I got a couple more ideas, but what do you think?
I think you're out of your mind, and I'm kind of with it. I like that you're just going for shit, and it's really stupid, but I'm amused. It's probably, I mean, honestly, it could be a terrible show, but it also could be very funny. I have no fucking idea, but I
appreciate
don't know if
that.
you have anything.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're saying some funny stuff. Like, it's just like, yeah, so ridiculous that it's pretty funny. This is the whole document, right?
Yeah. It
yeah.
almost feels like real talk. Like we'll put you on the board, but like real talk, dev meeting style. I would like flesh this out more. I would build out an episode, if you want the bigger bag. But hey, I'm amused today.
All right.
I like some of the shit that you're doing. But yeah, I would get into it more.
I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah, but good stuff though, man. That
All right.
made us laugh.
I got links in there too if you want to check out some more stuff I did.
More mood boards?
All kinds of stuff, man.
Okay.
It's all my YouTubes.
All right, thanks for calling.
All right, thanks, man.
Let's put the horny horse show on number 1. Just because I like that he's running on apples. I mean, I haven't heard of that. So I like where his brain's at. You've got Dad Curious. Who's Dad?
Should we do another call?
Yes.
Do you guys wanna?
Oh.
Do you have any preference of a live
Damn,
action?
someone asked a heady question. Why you guys stopped working with Anonymous? Anonymous is fantastic. We did stuff with him. Would love to do more.
I thought they were talking
Tell him
about
the
I thought they were talking about the hacker crew. I was like, I'm still down.
Anonymous is like a YouTube guy. He's like an
down.
editor. Dude, we should play one of his videos. It's fucking great.
I don't know how to scroll down here.
Anonymous. I really like the Drop It Like It's Hot video.
Should I? Are you guys okay?
No, let's play something. We need to break this up. This isn't even it. Maybe is this channel down?
TV fucking sucks nowadays. It's
Yeah, we
a
just
fact.
watched YouTube. I can't find it. Let's just take a call. Fuck it. Suck at typing. Hello.
Hey, my name is Max.
Hey.
How you guys doing? I'm dropping the link right here.
Get right to it. My name is Max, and I
Yeah.
get right to it.
My name
Call
is
on
Max.
the phone.
I'll come
Let's
in
do
with
it.
the clacks.
You sound
Boy,
like
you know it.
Sound like a young Andy Samberg.
I'm a hot little boy. Yeah, so it's Max Season Boy.
All right, I got it open.
Okay, so I got, there you're going to find 3 little clips. Don't worry, they're all less than a minute. The first one, meeting with the chief, that's a good explanation of it.
Perfect.
Of the overall
Look
show.
at this,
So we
guys.
should
Take
start with-
notes.
What does hoodies stand for? The H stands for hoodies, then the first O is the first O in hoodies, and then
That's not how
things that stand for things works. Hoodie stands for hoodies. Look, you're teenage cops who use your hoodies to hide your identity. Now go murder a school shooter or teacher pervert. Can I have a soda? All I have is grape.
Okay. This
Yeah,
is
so
fun.
it's, yeah.
Should we watch the other one?
It-
I mean, they're quick.
Yeah, they're all good. I
Hey.
think kind of information.
That's
He
true.
went to the gas station and never came back.
Oh, that sucks. I love having a dad.
I have a dad, he's just at the gas station. He went to pee, then he kept peeing. You can't stop midstream.
Whoa, can I see? Hey.
Hey.
I don't know if that was a good move. Stop.
Walter's always saying, you don't have to show us stuff.
It helps. It helps us.
But you don't have to.
It's my face, isn't it?
No, it's your personality. Have you thought of shaving?
I've gone to the stupid barber shop. I've gone to the stupid salon. I've gone to the stupid Botox store. I always end up looking like myself.
Yeah, sometimes I don't like my hair.
All right, take us through it.
Yeah, okay, so there are these 3 high schoolers. They're recruited by the police to be undercover agents. And they're going to kind of abuse that power in order to make their high school experience a little bit better. So it's kind of like 21 Jump Street, but they actually are teenagers.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Do you
there's
have a
definitely some more.
Twisted AF episode?
Oh, snap. You went there. Yeah. Right here.
No.
Let's see. If you guys go down to the second page, I got some episode summaries.
People keep asking why they have dicks on their forehead.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not good at drawing noses.
Me neither.
But you're great at drawing
yeah.
dicks. Seems.
Yeah, I've
seemingly.
always had a talent for drawing penises. I just haven't been able to get into
You're
that.
pulling a
nose.
lot of Jonah Hill references here, I feel like. The
Oh,
21
too
Jump
many?
Street, the drawing dicks from Superbad. I see you. I see where you're pulling your refs. Take us through an
I'm
episode.
mostly Jonah Hill. Okay, so an episode I really like is Girls Don't Have Hair There. It's where we actually meet Marissa Hilterface. That was the girl in that last clip. So Mac is really desperate for just one friend besides Duncan. Duncan's the only other kid that likes him. So Marissa, in order to get closer to Duncan, befriends Mac. The two go into this experimental laser surgery to get her hair removed. But it turns out they're just teleporting little men to cut the hairs individually. So they stop the wizard behind the hair removal surgery and everything's returned to normal. But like a bunch of celebrities grow back their hair and everyone's upset, but at least these little men are free. So I like that episode, but then eventually she does grow back that Hitler stash, and that's kind of sad for her.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, I like your art. What?
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I like your art. The story.
thanks.
The story is all right. Like, the characters. I mean, I guess we just don't know a whole lot about them. It's like, yeah, I think you're kind of coming up with like crazy stories. but you should come up with more of some reasons for us to invest in these three. But I don't hate the concept of 21 Jump Street, but we're actually in high school still. I don't hate that.
See, I kind of like hate. I don't hate it, but like cop shows is just like we get cop shows and we talk about it, is like how often do we get a cop show pitch? It just feels like it kind of an easy thing for people to understand, and I don't know, like I like that these guys have like disguised themselves with hoodies. I think that's a fun thing. And I like the episodes, but Walter's right about the characters. First and foremost, gotta have fire characters. I would say the inside high school cop thing, I don't know. I just feel like we've seen it too many times.
Yeah, I had it more as just kind of like just a normal high school show, and I kept getting feedback that it's like boring.
No, yeah, that's way more boring. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I slapped on some cops.
But look, I think Walter's right. Even if you had this as like 21 Jump Street and cops, so be it. That's what you want to do. I would just make these characters like the most likable people or not, or just people we want to follow. They don't have to be likable. I don't like likable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I like where your head's at. I think you're more kind of figured out than the rest of the stuff today. I would say that. Maybe somebody can fucking.
Yeah, no, it's one or two for me.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, you might not need some milk. All right, thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks guys. See ya.
Probably ain't gonna see us. We'll
Yeah.
see us on the thing.
He'll see us in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
So we're like halfway through the show.
What's that mean? Should we
What,
check out the
you
board?
halfway mark or something?
Yeah,
I
what
thought
do you
we
got?
were,
What do you got? A
farther
fucking.
along.
You have a play you want to do?
A
I
sound,
took a guess saying
a
that
sound cue.
So where do you want to put this dude?
Hoodie's
This
kicked
dude-
out the shit for brains aliens people.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I don't know. I laughed at Time Horse, but I think Hoodies is a little more figured out.
I don't get any like character from Time Horse, which is
Yeah, there's zero.
kind of bugs me.
We're just running on apples with that
Yeah,
one.
we could put hoodies up top.
Put Hoodies up top. Hoodies up top.
Do we want to hear someone that doesn't have any materials? I've been kind of
Yeah, let's shake it up.
okay.
Material or no, non-material girl. Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a question or curious why you're calling?
Oh, I have a pitch. 1 second. I'm just in a coffee shop. Let me step outside.
Oh, he's doing actual screenwriting hours today. That's fucking fire. What did you get to
Yeah.
drink?
Yeah, just
Nothing. Free Wi-Fi. Let's
I'll
get it.
Palmer. All right. Yeah, free Wi-Fi. Pitch is pretty short and simple. I don't have any material. Basically, popped within my head within the last hour. You can change it how you want. Called sinister literature, but what I'm thinking is you take poems or short stories of some critical acclaim to it throughout, the past, and translate into a fucked up animatic short episode.
Are you an
there's
animator?
Yeah, how do you
not
fall into
myself.
this?
More of a writer. I do a lot of dark humor.
So I guess how would you are you rewriting them to your like voice or something, or are you just plagiarizing the Bible and then somebody's gonna animate it?
No. More like a parody, because I can name off the top of my head. There's this one short story by Breeze DJ Pancake where the hitchhiker's picked up by a snowplow driver, and during the entire ride, the snowplow driver just gets more and more insane of him describing all the pigs he's killed, pigs being a reference to people he just didn't like.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
It's a tough one.
Really,
this one,
I mean,
this one you got to kind of have like a little package. You know what I mean?
yeah, like you definitely have to, because this is all about if you're interpreting like other stories. It's like what is your take? Like, what are you doing to this? Some of that could be through the art, obviously, and then how are you changing the story? I guess.
Yeah, one
I
thing
don't
at Adult Swim that we do is when we ask people when they pitch, we ask them first question, how high are you? And the second one is, where do you come up with this stuff? So if you can't answer those, fucking, you got a show. That's just off rip. But yeah, man, you gotta convince us of your voice. But I really respect that you called us from coffee shop. What coffee shop? Just out of curiosity, so I can judge.
Let's give him promo.
No, just a local coffee shop called IW Coffee. But merely, I just got this idea. You remember the first
Wayne
Treehouse-
Coffee.
Yeah, you remember the first Treehouse of Horror from The Simpsons, how they did that Raven bit?
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
I was thinking maybe something like that, where you take things that were never really supposed to be animated and put your own little spin on it.
Yeah, I would say do it. Come back with like a story that we can get a sense from you off of caffeine.
What's the twist on Raven? Whatever.
Quoth the Raven.
I don't know the Raven. The Raven slowly plucking the guy.
No, we're not doing this now.
Yeah,
but
call back.
Yeah, you should call back. I really appreciate you calling.
Damn.
From a coffee shop, like with an epiphany. I'm down with that. Do that.
Have you
Run
never,
shit
have
by
you
us.
never been to a coffee shop or something?
I've never.
You seem fucking just blown away.
I just go to Yogurtland for inspiration.
Yeah, well, thank you. Really just pulled this out of my ass in the last hour. I haven't even heard about you guys until it just popped up on my notes.
Who are you?
Wait a second. You ain't never heard of us. You never heard of us.
You haven't?
He needs some
Sounds like you need some milk. All right, thank you for calling. We got to take other calls.
Thank you.
What's up? Let's talk to somebody who pays for their Wi-Fi.
So a materials or no materials kind of person?
I think just because of how that one ended, let's go with some material.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, you.
Hey. Yo.
Damn. You sound sober. I like this. Let's get it.
All right, guys. We were hoping to pitch a show to you.
Granted.
The name. All right. The name of the show is Fulgur Heatum, and it's intended to be an animated action adventure series. It takes place in a universe that is composed of two different kinds of people with special abilities or superpowers. They're known as the talented and those without. The planet where the story begins has a long history of world wars, and basically its entire history has just been ravaged by conflict and decimation. And at the time that the story is beginning, the planet is in recovery from one of these world wars. Okay? So at this point, the socio-political atmosphere is that the talented are struggling amongst themselves to establish a hierarchy, a dominance. They want to see who the top dog is, who the most powerful is. Okay? And currently winning the struggle is a character named Dr. Kaizen. Dr. Kaizen is already a brilliant individual, but he also happens to be one of the most powerful talents that we see at this point in the story. He has the ability to project his consciousness anywhere in the universe, as well as to physically tear into the time-space continuum and transport objects and individuals from one place in the universe to the other, however he sees fit. Dr. Kaizen's goal is to possess all the knowledge in the universe and then set the universe in order as he sees fit. The only problem is he has Fulgur Heatum as his main opposition.
And Fulgur Heatum, he's the self-appointed champion in the story. Fulgur Heatum, he is on his own personal walk with his group members. He's on his own personal walk, feeling that he has the ability to right the world, and he wants to use what we call his talent of generating and manipulating electricity to get the talented and untalented to live together as one.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
This is a lot. I just want to. I just want to tell you. Yeah, no. I definitely want to hear it. It sounds like you put a shitload of thought into it. I would tell you that, to quote Mr. Mike Lazo, the sort of smartest pitches that come in here you can describe in a sentence or two. So I think also for purposes of the show, I'm sure there's like a really interesting plot.
And a graphic novel.
It
Right.
seems very serialized, and not a lot of comedies in it, which is
He did say it's a, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but also like if you look at Rick and Morty, which is like an adventure series, it's definitely comedy first before what else is going on.
I
You know what
mean, he did say it wasn't comedy. It was an action.
No, he did say comedy, whatever.
Oh, I thought you
It's
said it
fine.
was an action.
But send
There's
this.
comedic relief in the show, but it's not primary.
See, comedic relief is a little different.
Right.
But yo, send us the thing. What's your name in the chat?
It's Douglas Smith. You made fun of my name earlier.
Oh yeah, I told you to calm down because you've been wrecking the chat.
Yeah.
It's not a bad name. You go by Doug or Douglas or Dougie?
Yeah, you call me Doug.
Doug.
All right.
All right, Doug.
Thanks, Doug. It's
Dig
funny-
Doug.
No problem.
You ever played Dig Doug?
Do you remember we were talking about how
What's that?
names?
You ever
people
heard of
we-
the game Dig Doug? You
Oh, no, actually, I haven't.
You should get like a poster of it. That'd be tight.
We're gonna posterize.
Usually people remind me of the 90s cartoon.
Thanks for calling. We were just talking about how we know people with names that now have somehow like reinvented themselves into
Yeah.
a new name. We were just going off. I have my friend's younger brother's name was Brandon. Is named Brandon. I just saw him recently, and he reintroduced himself to me as Gunner. So Brandon to Gunner, kind of fire. What'd you have?
Man, it's Brandon the Gunner.
No, it's just Gunner.
Yeah.
What do you have? Oh, you got
This dude changed his name from Dan to Dallas.
Dan to Dallas. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's like a callback name. I grew up with somebody named Dominique, and then in a week's time, she went from to Dominique.
Oh, you watched it real time.
Talk about riding a fucking time horse. I mean, gee whiz.
Ride that time horse.
Make your name sound French, and you'll get the meeting. What's going on, big guy? You're uninspired today?
Uninspired.
Dude, somebody fucking wake him up.
I think it's because I can't play my music. It's like, what am I living for? I'm gonna get off YouTube now.
I'm just gonna get off. Hey, what's up, caller? You got a sweet pitch?
Just so I think I do. My grandma's going to put it in the chat now.
Big
Grandma
idea.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's Wu-Tang Cam. That's me.
Wu-Tang Cam?
That is correct. And we're putting the pilot episode in, and then there's also a pitch Bible, too. But maybe watch the pilot first, please.
Hey guys, this is my old classmate Timmy. Timmy was an asshole, and this is what I'm gonna do for the old Timmy here. Yeah.
This lady is my grandma, Sassy, a lassie, and boy is she gassy.
You know, people talk about the meaning of life, but when they talk about life, they never mention death.
If there's one thing that I hate, it's nonsense.
I hate them too, Smitty boy. I had to deal with them back in the day. Now I just have to deal with them at church, you know. I fucking hate. There's nothing worse than a goddamn nonce.
My grandma hates nonsense. My grandma is going to fart on nonsense.
You know, I hate nonsense. My ex-husband, I mean, I didn't divorce him, he just died. He's a nonce.
Man.
Yo, it's just it's not a great character, man.
Okay, but just fast forward a little bit, please.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, you're in it, man.
All right. Thank you for calling.
What's the board looking like?
Wait,
B-O-R-E-D.
your board or
B-O-R-E-D.
a board?
Board surf still hanging in. Time horse still hanging in. Hoodies.
And we had Poem Time, the Alien one, Fulgur Hedum, and the Grandma thing, which I don't know if out of those four you want somebody else.
Nah, this is
All
the
right,
list.
all right.
Look, there's 13 minutes left for somebody to crack.
Yeah, there's 500 Lucianos, Chaluparinos, up for grabarinos. Andrew Lamb in the chat says, not to be mean to some of these guys, but I feel like these ideas need to be thought out more. Characters or how the story will work just seem to be half-baked ideas. Hey, Andrew.
You sound like Cam. Look.
Andrew, you sound like me, dude.
Cam's burner
More
account.
like Andrew Cam, not Lamb.
Cam said it in the chat and then read it back like, well, here's something really smart.
Here's a smart guy.
Here's a intelligent comment.
Here's a really smart, interesting.
I mean, look, I like that people will call in. Look, you don't have. Like, that's why we say you can ask a question. You don't have to. We like taking pictures, but you can. You can get on the board for a question.
Take this serious.
Yeah. We've got some good stuff on here. I'm not saying this is by far not the worst day we've had.
No, I know, but your energy is fucking with
I didn't do the energy drink, but it's really my music. I gotta play the opening song.
Didn't have the energy
I gotta call up
drink,
YouTube.
and now
Leo Cohen is the head of YouTube Music. Can we try? We can't call anybody still. Is that still unavailable?
No, we can call out.
Okay.
Jody, can you try to call YouTube Music?
Okay.
Jody
remember
looked
this?
freaked out. Like I just asked her, like, can you
Well,
get Obama on the phone?
I'm just trying to figure out what number to call.
Just Google.
Do you remember this
YouTube.
classic vid? Walter and his homies putting it down on the couch. This is such a classic that, you know what? Sometimes it's nice.
I was happy to go viral.
A healthy break.
I was happy to go viral.
From doing
sorry,
work
were you trying
to watch Walter and his cousins go fucking crazy on the couch. Oh, you can't see it. One of these
just humping Cam's head. Humping the shit out of Cam's fucking head. Oh no. That's why you did that? You were like, oh, there it goes.
This your boy X.
Ecstasy's up
I'll
next.
show you what I got.
Show them how you put it down, Ecstasy.
Woo! These guys probably got all the girls.
Do you think so? I can't tell if they were doing it like ironically.
I mean, they filmed
like,
it for some reason.
But this was back when irony comedy was not hot. The pipe layer though, woo!
It's 5 black guys dry humping furniture. So we're at 3. I don't know if we need to make it to all 5. I think I'm good. I got it. Dude, I have so many alerts on my phone. I've been getting alerts for shit. I have no idea.
Ambers?
I gotta make a.
Why are they asking you? Walter's a fucking superhero.
I gotta make a
well,
TikTok.
we gotta ping Walter because you know.
Why doesn't someone ever call in and just show us a TikTok? Show me a Triller.
I'm trying to find the.
Let's do one more.
I mean, if it's too hard to find.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
All right, here's an anonymous.
I have a main office line.
We'll call the main office. You think they're still open?
In the meantime, should we do an anonymous
I
vid?
can try this number. I don't know if it works. How do I dial out?
9.
I just want to see is dial out.
I just want to see.
You'll dial 9 just to get a line out.
Should we watch?
Okay, so I have to dial 9 out.
Why? Who started that dial 9 out shit?
You have to dial.
You gotta dial 9.
I don't need to
call.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, why is that a thing everywhere?
How do I backspace?
Just let us dial the fucking out. It's a phone number, like everywhere. You gotta dial 9 to call out of here. Whatever. No one's even listening to me.
Shut the fuck up.
TV fucking sucks nowadays.
Yeah, it does.
It's a fact.
We're just like 2 disgruntled employees being like, "What the fuck are we doing here?"
Yeah.
No.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Vid unavail.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, look.
What are you doing, Cam?
I'm watching. I'm gonna put you. Look, if you're not gonna put us on, we're gonna put you on. This is a fucking Banglo Saxon, a current one. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Can we get my mic up? My shirt up.
Slob on my ass, eat it from the bag, lick on my hoe. Don't forget to say, use a lot of spit, let it run down my dick. Can't fuck with a virgin, show me that you used to this. Used to fuck with a nigga, he was DL. Ate me out so good, busting nuts out the shell.
It's like
had my legs shaking, had my back
good idea, not like
I met another nigga.
amazing execution, but it's really.
How many views do we got?
150.
We
when
talked,
I saw it,
didn't
was
we?
like
We talked about that.
I can't get.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't air it.
No, we didn't. We did not air it.
They can't fuck with us for licensing because I don't think it's a licensed song, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. Oh, I did.
Promoting YouTube.
We can do commentary.
Do you guys want to do one more call? Since we
sure.
can't do our call.
No, I'll
Yeah.
figure that out next time.
Yeah.
All right, one more call. Bags at stake.
Gosh, I guess this one since it has a clip.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry. I don't know if I keep bothering you, but should I just wait on the line or should I hang up?
No, you're on the show now. But also, chug that glass of milk in front of you if you don't mind.
You what? Sign in?
No.
Get him some
What should I do?
Okay, go
You
to the
have
fridge. Go to the fridge, open it up, take your 2% out from Altadena, and
It's
start.
funny 'cause I have 2%.
Oh, what do you got?
It's
Whole?
funny because I have 2%.
You have whole?
No, only 2%. No, only 2%.
Okay, well, chug it. And then now tell us about your pitch.
Well, it's a comedy. It's about 3 characters. The 3 holiday characters. You have Santa, Frosty, and Randy the Rudolph. And they basically just 3 guys that hang out and they just do day-to-day stuff. So basically the log line is, ever wonder what Santa does after the holidays? And Santa Company take a look at what he does the 11 months of the year. The other 11.
You telling me they do they hang out and do regular stuff?
Yeah, like they do, like, go to the mall.
I see
hang
you
out
have
with their friends.
a clip. Can
What-
you drop the YouTube clip in the chat since we're running out of time?
Yeah.
Are you Giovanni?
No, I'm Jeff Jeff Taylor. I just dropped it right now. It's Jeff Taylor, XASCN.
All right.
So it's Jeff Taylor and ASCN.
We're blazing it,
There's the
Jeff.
link.
We're blazing it, Jeff.
What's up, Frosty? What's going on over here? What you got there? Looking at my horse? Check her out. Yeah, you know, whole lot of raw shit. How she look? She bullshit pressure. Wait, look at her. See, that's how I want my baby looking. Mad and pregnant. Oh, you like them crazy bitches. Man, look at that motherfucker right there. Oh, this motherfucker look good. Yeah. Oh, you stupid as fuck. What's with all the bling though? You all dress like that? It's fake book, homie. We all do it. How you think I get my horse? These girls don't want nobody looking like you. Hey, don't raise your carrot at me. Women think I'm cute. They like the scarf. Most of them on their thoughts anyway. Look, he's a thought, she's a thought. Who, her? Yeah? You happy about that? Damn right, she ain't cheating on me. Is this girl a cheater? Do she cheats? You fucked up. What's up, y'all?
All right, man. I see what you mean. It's just kind of like dudes bullshitting,
And
looking
they
at
have-
the gram, commenting on what they see. It's just not a. It's just not a. It's not like unique enough for us. It's like,
Well,
it is too
like
regular.
Well, the writing is what I want people like to focus on. Like, you see the episode, if you kind of let it progress, you'll see like it gets funnier as it carries on. And this is the second one, so.
Okay.
I think
But
you
yeah,
should
give it a chance.
jump
Only 5 minutes,
into.
guys. Yeah, but it gets better. It gets better. I promise.
Nope, I believe you.
I like that.
I believe you, man.
Thank you for
All right.
calling.
Thanks for calling.
I'm gonna watch some more.
All right, so what do I do now?
Keep watching.
Do you have that glass of milk in front of you still?
He needs some milk.
Fucking.
All right, so I'll leave. But could you guys just promise you'll watch the whole 5 minutes, please?
He did. He
man,
promised.
I didn't promise, but I said I will.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right, man.
Thank you for calling.
The
All
chat.
right.
The chat. Go watch the rest. Tell us.
Let's get the carousel up.
Oh yeah.
and let's divvy up some.
Let's end this.
blue faces.
Let's end the game. Finish the game. Finish him.
All right, so let's take it from. Let's do what Lazo wants us to do, which is like write things down, which is so fire.
Well, it's too late to write things
I
down.
know, but I like that. It's
we
like,
know.
I haven't written
Hoodies
something
had
down.
Yeah, the
and
hoodies had the hoods on.
We got Time Horse is this one on. You know.
Horse running through time, eating
we
apples.
got Board Surf, which
I don't
is
know
this.
what the fuck it's about.
It's about
Go ahead,
people
Jordan.
from different time periods living in modern day.
Okay.
Modern day, where fucking quarterbacks come to play. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Nice. I feel
Matt, what's his name from USC?
Leinart.
Touchdowns all day. Boy, I about to snap. Every day. Everything I say is gonna rhyme with day. chugging milk.
Oh my god.
Today.
I am comfortable with the order.
Yeah, I'm good with the order.
How much monies?
Jordy, go for it.
You guys want
Jordy,
to do the
go
full,
for
oh
it.
my god. Let's do.
Jordy, go for it is like a really dope name.
That is a good rap name for
Let's
you.
do, like-
Jordy, go for it is a good one.
Go for it.
Let's do like
Wait. The judge is checking in, Mason.
No, Mason, don't do it.
The judge is banging the
No,
gavel.
I'm not. Don't press it, Mason.
Yes.
We haven't done it the whole
No.
show.
I know.
Jordy's
it's
in the
unnecessary.
house.
I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
my-
no.
Is it a new?
This is the teller of the bank.
Are you guys happy?
Yes.
Can we take? Thank you. I'm glad the graphics on.
I got it.
Let's do. Let's do hoodies 200, time horse and board. Actually, hoodies 200, time horse 200, and board surf 100.
Tie for first.
All right.
Tie for first.
Check is on its way. Congratulations.
TV fucking sucks now. TV fucking sucks nowadays.
You
TV
can't
fucking
ring that
sucks
after
nowadays.
we
TV fucking
support
sucks nowadays.
ideas.
It's a fact.
All right. Well, every Thursday we're here, 5 p.m. PST. Get your shit together, says Andrew Lamb, the smartest guy to grace the internet today, a.k.a. me. And then call back next week. We don't give out our shit because we do this a show. No one gets special privileges. Somebody's asking
for what?
For like emails and shit. But just call in here. We're here. This is what we do it for, to talk to you.
We do it for y'all.
Lazo has a rapper that he wants to put on. He DM'd me this guy. He said he fucking went apeshit sauce all over the internet.
Damn. He doesn't. When he says that, it usually is a banger.
I know it is a banger.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Парень, не спеши брать косяк в свои руки. Знаю, тяжело коротать время в скуке. Просто зайди в Инстаграм, волосатая фольга. Парень, не спеши брать стакан в свои руки. Не торопись в нем топить свои муки. Есть утешение для тебя, волосатая фольга. Парень, не дай уколоть себе шприцем. Не загоняй свою жизнь в ягодицы. Раз укололся, теперь твой папа сатана. Не голосуй за фашистов и геев. Не воплощай свою жизнь в их идеях. Лучше голосуй за меня, на волосатая фольга.